Hey everybody, this is Darin from Lilleys Landing. Today is Sunday, November 24th. I'm going to do one cast for you today. That does not count as my first cast. So I came up here just below Short Creek. I'm going to fish the pink power bait whipworm. I think I did that like 2 times ago. If I can get this float to work right here. It is windy right now. It's nice out, but it is windy. So I'm going to set this like 5 foot, more like just under 5 foot, but whatever. If I can. Oh, go in there, stinking thing. So the Chiefs are playing right now, so I'm trying to hurry, and I'm making it take longer because I'm trying to hurry. All right. Let's see. Wind's blowing upstream, which doesn't make any sense to me, but it's fine. Because when I left the resort, it was blowing downstream. And I'm not that far from the resort. Let's see what we can do here. Upstream wind is just the absolute worst. 100% the worst wind you can have. I do have a spot lock on. Man, it's hard. I don't know if there's some flow or not, or if it's just this and the wind. I didn't take the seat out. I was in a hurry. Worst conditions, of course. You want to get this done, get it out of here. It just isn't fun. So it's a little deeper. And if it wasn't windy, it wouldn't be so bad. Or if the wind was blowing downstream. But no, wind's blowing upstream. Here anyway, down by the resort it's blowing downstream. And there's some flow downstream. Water's supposed to be off until 4, I think it said. It is definitely on. All right. And the fish tried to eat my float. Just needs to eat the pink worm. I can't tell how much slack I have. So let's try the spot lock right there. Drag set decent. So I wasn't sure how this little bit stiffer rod was going to work. It's the Falcon Lowrider. I wanted to use there's a St. Croix Avid in Phil's office that I like using for this, but it wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see it. Fishing reports today, I've heard a lot of people come in saying it's difficult, which it could be. One group of that, they were fishing off the dock, so you don't have much choice, little rainbow, much choice to move around and find the fish, you know. But usually the dock's pretty good if the water's off. I did tell another group to come right here and do this exact same thing, but they're not here, so I don't know if I just beat them up here or what. What in the world? off spot lock. Get some. I just want to stay with my float on my drift. So I'm having to use the trolling mode. There is a current going now. Like I can see the seams off of the stump there. It's not much. There's a little bit. But I'm having, because the wind's so strong blowing upstream, I'm having to use the trolling motor to keep up with it. There's a fish over there. I think I'm over far enough with my cast. Try it again here. Now the wind's blowing me that way instead of upstream. Winds here are wonderful, but the bluffs like make it curl. That's why the spot locks get messed up too. Come on, give me another fish. Another one just came up. Oh. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah. Oh man. Came on button and hit me in the face. My line keeps spinning here on my float. There we go. Or above it, I should say. He was a little guy. Anyway. I'm gonna count it. That's 2. I'm just gonna try and stay spot lock here, see if I can just not move. I don't like it though. Didn't really like that cast either. Ooh. Now the wind's blowing this way. So far it's blown every direction except the good direction, which is downstream. All right. Let's just fish the rest of this out, maybe. Hopefully we'll get a fish before that. Oh, yep, just missed one. Get it quick. Let's see if we can get a pop here. Stop it, wind. Wind's putting a oh, not in the root wad. I think I'm good. So there's a tree that's laying down. I like fishing up close to it. That's where I usually catch fish, but there's the root wad up here. Tree's laying down this way. I about threw right into the middle of it. Probably could have let my cast go all the way, but oh well. I'll make another one here in a minute. So I'm having to do what I did the other day. I'm having to watch my line down here because it's so windy. It's blowing slack. My boat's going this way or that way. The float's going where the current takes it. So I'm having to watch my float and then having to watch my line down here to make sure I don't have too much slack. So if I do get a bite, I can set the hook. There. That time I cast right below the root rod. Section right there between the two, I think, is gonna be the good spot this time. Don't hook that leaf. Thank you. I mean, get off there. So I haven't got a bite here yet, but I got those two up there. So here's what I'm gonna do. Go see if I can get another fish out of that hole without knocking myself out of the boat. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Dang. Wind is ridiculous. Yeah, there's a pot of fish right there. One, I just saw one come up. So I tell people all the time, don't fish if you're not getting bit. Don't continue to fish there if you're not getting bit. You gotta find the active fish that are eating. Like right, that one right there. If you would go down and eat my bookworm, that'd be great. There's a few of them there. Yes. So these fish are just making rings like they're eating midges. You can actually see that fish. He's just hanging out kind of close to the surface. He's a little guy. Might be that one I hooked earlier. I don't know. I don't know if you, hopefully you can see all the leaves. That's the seam where all the food's gonna be. So I'm just throwing, he ate my float, that's what it was. He tried to eat my float. I just saw my float shake and I didn't see what it was, and then I yanked it and I could see his tail. Thought that was like a flicker. So it wasn't much of a bite, but it was a bite. But, little guy. But it's a fish. Oh, come on, dude. want you to be out of the water more than you need to. What do we have going on here? Should be a tangle on me. I don't know why this is doing this. I did notice when I picked up this rod, the line was pretty coily. That was way too close. That was ridiculous. Just trying not to say anything, but and there's nobody over there. There's no reason for him to come that close at all. I'm done. I better just go before I get myself in trouble. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Caught a few fish. Hope y'all have a good day.